What's up, everyone? I always get my best ideas when I am outside getting sufficient amount of sunlight and nature. Gives me clarity of mind. I can process information. I can speak it out. It's really important to have a purpose in life and to really know what drives us, what motivates us. Because this gives us joy in life. Whatever gives you joy, whatever makes you feel good, that is worthwhile. You might have people tell you that life is meaningless and you're just out here doing whatever, because a lot of people are lost. They don't know what really drives them, but you create your purpose. You decide what makes you feel good, and it's different for everybody. So don't ever go down that mindset that there's no spiritual purpose or there's no meaning behind anything. You don't want to lose your spirituality. Your spirit is your drive that keeps you going. It's the importance within you, whatever you find to be important. And anyone trying to drag you off of that path, stay away from them. Focus on what is important. I mean, if they're taking you away from what's important, you need to stay away from them. You would be better off alone than being with them, and you can eventually find your tribe. You can eventually find the people who naturally are called to you. They're naturally bringing you in the correct direction. Because there's a lot to look forward to in life. We create our purpose, and I just think that sometimes there are people who are pessimistic or they don't understand what you do. You can create your life to be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be the structure of somebody else's. You don't need to take on the same mindset of someone else who thinks that there's no meaning to any of it. Just by me getting outside, getting sunlight, it feels good. This is like a purpose. It feels very, very good on my skin, and I feel nourished just by getting outside when it's warm out and the sun is out all day. And I'm taking that time to myself, and I could be out with other people who are doing things that are not healthy, or they're not good. They're not relating to my purpose. But I'm taking the time for myself because this is important for me, and I made that decision. I mean, every purpose is real. People who think that there's no purpose to anything that is not true at all. Because we have responsibilities to feel good, to satisfy our own joy, and spread that joy to others. It's important. Because when you fall into that mindset, you can become depressed, you become lost, confused. You don't want to have any of these things. You can have toxic feelings or emotions like disappointment or isolation, just things that don't make you feel good. You have a responsibility to keep your frequency high. That means doing things that keep you elevated, keep you feeling good, keep you full of joy. The sun is just one example. The sun is one example, and it's something that lights you up and makes you feel good. It radiates you from within when you get the rays on you, and it's healthy for you. When you're taking care of yourself and you're being healthy, you're staying hydrated, the sun is very nourishing. Doesn't matter who you are. You need to get yourself aligned with that. For some, it's going to be harder. For others, because you're so out of alignment. But being healthy is my purpose, and not everybody's purpose is unique, but I know for me, it's about health and wellness and working towards something, building something to make myself strong and making an environment or community to be strong, and to keep consistently working towards it. Because I notice whenever I take a break and I start thinking that this is pointless. I'll just do whatever I want, and you know, I don't need to work at this. I fall into that mindset, and it doesn't feel good. Nothing gets accomplished. I'm not feeling as healthy. I'm not feeling as good, and it negatively impacts others around me too, in the overall community and environment. So this is my purpose. Everybody has a different one. You know, there's certain practices such as astrology which can help you to navigate your own purpose when you look into it. You know, this is what I'm talking about, how life does have meaning, and there is a higher energy, whatever you want to describe it as, a higher force that is, it goes beyond yourself, and it's within all of us. And I cannot stand that pessimistic mindset of just nothing matters, because even me, I've gotten into tendencies when I wasn't feeling my best, where, you know, I was, even in these videos where I'm more pessimistic, I have more, you notice those more negative emotions like anger that came out of me. But, you know, it's days like this that I feel my best. And it reminds me that it is important to keep on your path. Everybody has you should have a spiritual path. Don't let anyone say that that you don't. You create your own purpose, and it's okay to not know exactly what it is right now. But like, there are times where I didn't, and you know, you can find it. And like, I know for a fact that every single person has one. And I don't even have one. You have multiple. But your purpose is what drives you. It's like when you know specifically what it is, you can go after it and attack it, and it gives you a sense of joy and satisfaction when you continue on that path. So that's the key point that I wanted to express, is a sense of purpose. And you know, you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right energies, people, environment. It's really crucial, because falling into toxic activities, tendencies, it's going to stray you off that path. And it takes some people longer to learn than others. But, you know, there is a higher force that everybody is responsible to follow. And we all will eventually realize that. I've shown you this before, but this is water with some lemon in there. I'm charging it under the sun too. That's a purpose. It'll help me be hydrated. You know, when you continue on this path, you feel amazing, and you not only help yourself, you help other people, and it just gives you that joyful feeling, bliss. So I'm sure you've learned something from this talk right here, but you know, if you already knew about this, great. If you learned one thing, if you learned more than one thing, even better. But you know, this is just how I work. I get ideas like off the top of my head, especially like when I'm getting sunlight. It just illuminates the brain, and it makes you think more clearly and easier. You're not forcing it. I'm not forcing these words. Just whatever comes out, comes out. But I'm able to be a better communicator this way. It's because I'm following my purpose. It's all about health. It's all about building myself up, just being strong. I've got to keep being strong and healthy. I think this is important for everyone, but you know, that's what I found for me specifically. And other people have taught me other things based off their purposes. It's all about really getting specific. And you know, I can teach a lot of people about nutrition, exercise, breathing, the immune system, sound healing, all these things that are building up your strength. It's not all about just strong, big muscles. It's about being strong on the inside. So remember that. Thank you all, and peace out.